Oh, gotta plug that in. 1 second. Good morning. How is everybody doing today? It's a big day. It's the Trade with Pat robot launch. Where do I even start today? Well, let's start with this win. How do I sound? Do I sound good? Good to see you, Patricia. Good to see you, Inch. And my girls are here. If my girls are here, that's a good sign. We are cooking. Yellow EMI guy is back. We are back. I hope you had a good weekend. I had a great weekend. I spent a lot of time with the robot launch. Chuck knows. Chuck's getting a free copy. Shout out to Chuck Index. Chuck, we're going to get you that free copy. Make sure to DM me later so I could get you hooked up with the robot so you could test her out and see what you think. Obviously, hey, the website is immaculate. You know, I was having some problems. We were updating the website this morning, but we are up and running here. You can take a look at that website right there. Absolutely beautiful. Oh yeah. I should give that a refresh. Website's probably running a bit slow right now. That's fine. There's going to be a lot of traffic on it. You could see right here, we have all of the trading results. You could click on the trading results. It'll take you to the trading account. This is obviously a live trading account. Now, on the stream, what I'm doing is not financial advice. This is education and entertainment only. We will be doing live trades today as we walk through the Trade with Pat robot and give you some information about it. Obviously, this is one of my high-risk trading accounts, but, you know, 17% a month. But for the most part, I'm not looking for 17% a month. That's crazy. I'm looking for, you know, 3, 4, maybe 5% a month, you know, something like this, right? 5% a month. You know, if you get something like this, you go, oh, Pat, that's not very much, not 5% a month. Look at this right here. So this is a back test right here using the software, taking it from $10,000 to $595,000. And this is just a couple percent a month. Right? If we go down, look, you get 4%, 7%, you know, and just go through it. Look, you know, just a few percent a month, but it adds up. It adds up and it compounds, and we have built-in compounding, obviously. So I got to put a link in the description. I don't have a link in the description to check out the robot. It is tradewithpat.com. You could check that out right there. Obviously loving it. I got the TradeZella here. You can take a look at the TradeZella. Really nice. This account I'm running at an 84.38% win rate, which is, you know, kind of similar to what we do on stream which is fantastic. We are cruising. Maybe we'll spin the wheel today if we win some trades. I'll be talking more about the Trade with Pat robot. You can see here it's going for $3.79. If you use the coupon Patty, if you look at the top, we got the coupon code Patty right there. That's going to get you 20% off of the robot if you're interested in it, okay? You don't have to buy it. You don't have to buy anything, right? What I'm doing here is absolutely free on stream, so enjoy the stream. I did get the Discord going, but I haven't done anything with it. But there is a Discord. We will be able to talk about the live streams and stuff in there. I'm gonna have to tap a couple of you on the shoulder, hopefully, to maybe help me out with moderation in the future. I hope that's okay with you. If you're interested in that, maybe we could talk on Instagram at some point. Say something about your USD. Yes, this is on MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5. Make sure that you grab yourself a copy before they run out. Let's go ahead and take a look at the charts this morning. This was my VIP trade. Last month in VIP, we did 17.3%. Best month we've had in a while, obviously, in VIP. That was our October results. So happy about that as well. If you have Forex Fury, well, you're basically, the 20% discount is about as big as we're going to get in terms of a discount. So, you know, the fact that you're here during the launch week gets you the biggest discount. During the launch week, the discount's going to be 20%. After launch week, it'll probably drop down to 15%. And then Black Friday, maybe you get it 20% again, but probably the launch week discount is, you know, being first is what's going to get you the discount on the Trade with Pat robot. Lost 4 trades today. Sorry to hear it. You should have been using the Trade with Pat robot. You would have been doing just fine. Okay, so go to Letitia, go to the website. I was just on the website, showed you everything. Tradewithpat.com, okay? You have a problem with robot installation, email support. That's what support's there for. We have a full support team, but you're not talking about the Trade with Pat robot because no one's bought it yet. Well, one person bought it yesterday. One person snuck in an order yesterday, actually. I got to make sure his account's still working. He snuck in an order when wasn't even supposed to be available. Pat orb strategy work in this timing. I don't know what that means. You gotta learn, brother. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. All right, so what are we looking at right now? This was our win in VIP this morning, 17.3% last week. We got to get into some live trades right now, and we'll talk about the robot some more. I was looking at gold and EG potentially for long. Looks like we broke out the bottom. That's okay, but we broke out the top. That's more important. Is this orb set up correctly? No, this orb is not set up correctly here. We're UTC -5 now. We got to change this, don't we, for the GMT? So we got to change that to UTC -5. Make sure to make a change in your indicator. Get your indicator set up correctly. So this is our broken range right here. You can see on gold, we had the top of our range right here, and we had, stop changing the color of my shit, people. And then we had the bottom of the range right here. Okay, so we were looking for a breakout and close. We got that breakout and close right there. Okay, EG, we got no break. You know, I was looking to get a break here. We did not get a break here. Let's just make sure that this is right. UTC -5 now. 9:30 to 9:45. UTC -5. Yeah, make sure to make that change. Okay. Whoo! I love that. You grabbed your phone, pulled up live before you even got out of bed. I respect that. All right, GU, we had something as well, but it was counter trend. You can see here our EMA. Now, this is in the robot, right? Let me just, I'm going to be showing you the robot sparingly today. Here is the robot account right now. You can see, look, the robot is creating the range down here, right? That's what that blue is. Obviously, if I do something like this, you could see there's the range being created, price breaking out of the range. This is on the Euro US dollar right here. But the range, you also monitor and change the range. So if we go into the properties of the Trade with Pat robot, you could set the New York Stock Exchange open. You could set the minutes for range calculation. Stop looking for trades after, what, 120 minutes? So very similar to what we do actually live on stream. Nasdaq and gold. Let me take a look at those in a second. And then you could just say, how do you want to enter? Do you want to enter on an instant retrace, on the breakout? Do you want to enter at supply and demand? All of these things are very, very possible with the Trade with Pat robot. So there it is. That's it. You know, really simple. Right click, properties. There it is. Got my username, accept the terms of service. I set my lot modes, my stop loss mode, and all you have to do is load up one of these set files right here, and then you are off and to the races, winning some trades with the Trade with Pat robot. Yeah, it is. It's based on the orb trading strategy. That's why I do it. I trade the orb trading strategy, so my robot should trade it too. I don't want to counter trend trade this morning, so I'm not very interested in that, even though that is a very nice looking setup that we have there if price were to come down. Would price come down there? No, that's 20 pips. Price isn't coming down that entry anyways. You're here to learn and trade, brother. I hope so. That's what I'm doing. I'm teaching you how to trade. But if you don't have time to trade and you want some trades and you want something consistent, check out the Trade with Pat robot. All right. So we have this gold setup right here. We are waiting for a pullback there. Let me go ahead and take a look at Nasdaq this morning. Nasdaq broke out the bottom, so don't really like that setup there. Be more looking for buys. We had this nice level here, liquidity get taken, maybe price shoots up off of this level, but that's not in line with the orb, right? I need to break out the top there. Let me go ahead and just tell you the strategy quickly here. So from 9:30 to 9:45, we're watching this candle. This candle goes up, it goes down, it creates the candle low, it creates the candle high. Okay, we use that candle high and that candle low right there to create our opening range, our range bottom, our range top. That's on the 15-minute time frame. Then we come to the 5-minute time frame. We're monitoring these candles. Then we want to see, can we get a candle break and close out the top? If it does, we want to buy. We want to do that in line with the overall trend direction as well. And we do have that in the Trade with Pat robot, so that if the price is not in line with the trend, then it won't place the trade. Really simple. So then discretionary entry, where do we want to enter the trade? You could enter at demand, at the midline, at the fair value gap. You could enter at the retest, at a closed candle. These are all a bunch of options that we have. And then look, on this one, we waited for price to come to our demand. We entered the trade. I put my stop loss down here. I put my take profit 1 right there. So I did a quick partial, and then we let the take profit 2 ride, maybe even a TP3 as well, depending on how many parcels we want to take, how much profit we want to pull out of our trading positions. So we are monitoring gold. We got the break of gold, and we want to see gold come back where? To our level, probably somewhere around here, for a potential buy this morning on gold live on stream. Now, this is a special stream because I'm talking about my new robot that comes out today. It's already out. TradeWithPatRobot.com. It trades my trading strategy absolutely hands-free every single day, and I've completely optimized the settings so it works really well. USD CAD, yes. USD CAD. It's good to see the US dollar beating up on the Canadian dollar quite significantly this morning. That's always something that I like to see. Maybe not for travel, but definitely for the payments on my mansion because I make US dollars. But here on the 4-hour time frame, we are at a level of significant resistance, and you can see we already wicked off of that level right there. But if we could break through that level right there on the Canadian dollar, then we've got some real room to grow, real room to go. Maybe this fair value gap up here would be the next target on USD CAD. If you're looking for a swing trade, okay, on US CAD, I think what you would want to see is you'd want to see a candle come out here, right, and close, and then you would want to see that candle retrace to this level and then something like this. Okay, so if you were looking for kind of a swing trade on US CAD, this is kind of something that I would be interested in doing here, but you're going to want to see that 4-hour candle close and then the retrace. Okay, that's a thought that I have there on US CAD. Been watching that pair closely lately, but obviously we're looking for scalps this morning on a bunch of different Forex pairs, and gold, of course. Let's go ahead and look at gold. Right here on gold, we are potentially rejecting off of that level and coming to my entry, which is right here. Let's take a look at the chat, and let me grab some water. Much love to you in Pakistan. Okay, I'm back in business. I'm not spamming, I'm just trying to show him my comment for support. There's no need for support in the live stream. I have a full staff that handles your emails, so email if you need any help. Shout out to Dihan Swanapol. Dihan, I think he was one of the guys that won VIP, and if you did win VIP, you're looking really good. My strategy works Indian time. My strategy works all the time. Looks like we've got some people interested in the robot here. We've got a few people buying the robot already. Looking at my phone. So shout out to all of the people that have already purchased the Trade with Pat robot on tradewithpat.com. Shout out to all of you guys. I appreciate you. I know that it's going to be an awesome project, that we're going to be using the robot for many years. This is my VIP trade this morning, so we're looking really good on VIP. There you go. VIP last month, 17.3%. So maybe you like my robot, maybe you like VIP, or maybe you just like being for free. Does my robot work with penny stocks? I don't think so. Do I share the exact settings that you use for the robot in the back test shown? Yes, Keith. I have the exact settings for this right here. So, Keith's asking about, I believe, is it this one? No, you're asking, I think there's two. I have that one as well. And so that's one of the back tests there. And then I have another back test right here. This one is the Euro USD. So this back test is actually tied to this forward test. So you can see here, it's doing kind of exactly what happened here. And then it just compounds well over time. And so if you wanted the Euro USD setting, you would click download setting, download the set file right here, and this will actually download it to your computer. Actually, these links aren't working. I have to fix those links. I'm sorry, I do have to fix the set file links, but we do have all the set files already in the robot. So if you, when you come into the robot here and you click load, you can see these are all the set files. I put them all on the website, but then we had to go back in time on the website because we were doing server updates this morning, so no big deal there. But yeah, tradewithpatrobot.com. Let's do some live trading though, guys. I know most of you are here for the live trading and not for my ad. Just go to the website, Yosef, put the coupon code in yourself, and then you'll see that it's 20% off the full price. Why should we need to change to UTC -5? Because the time zone on TradingView has changed due to the daylight savings time. Okay, of a pull. Do we have anything else? We have a potential on EuroCAD here. So we've got a break on EuroCAD. You know, everyone's beating up on the Canadian dollar this morning. Canadian dollar weakness, it does look like. In terms of a demand area, it's a bit low. Let's see where we are here. 16 pips is pretty significant. That is pretty far. We may have to enter off of this level here. Okay, so that level is about 10 pips. More of a top of the range entry, something like this here on EuroCAD. Gold, still waiting for a significant pullback on gold. And while I wait for these pullbacks, obviously I'll be talking about the Trade with Pat robot. Today is a special day. I haven't released a robot in 10 years, and that's how good this thing is, because over the years, I have created so many robots, so many algorithmic systems that just haven't panned out. But I worked. Can you pay for the robot with crypto? Absolutely you can. In order to do that, just email the support. Just contact support, and we'll send you the crypto addresses, okay? What's going on Bitcoin? I don't even want to look at Bitcoin. It's not looking good right now. Bitcoin is ugly right now. It's not going the way that I like. Look, we've got a break out of the top of the range right here. But we're counter trend trading. We don't want to, you know, I always love buying Bitcoin, but we are in that downtrend. We are below the EMA right there. So we're not going to take a Bitcoin trade this morning. Hopefully Bitcoin starts to get a little bit more bullish. You know, I love me that Bitcoin. Okay. Shout out to you, Abdullah. Shout out to all of you in the chat this morning. Let's go back to the EuroCAD trading position. Looks like we're getting maybe a potential pullback. So our entry here, we like, you know, the entry I like is this demand level here. But I don't know if we're going to get the pullback significant enough, right? You'll notice in my videos, what a lot of the time what I talk about is how impulsive the move is outside of our range. So we had the top of our range right here, and we have the bottom of the range right here. And you can see the move outside of the range right here. If you just kind of do this, was quite impulsive, right? It was a strong move out. And when you get a strong move out like that, the likelihood of the price coming all the way down to, you know, your demand level, which is the level you like right here, right? This is the level I really like. But the likelihood of us getting that pullback is slim. But we are bullish, so we still want to get into the trade, right? So this was that level there. And so instead, we're looking at a level right here, which is kind of more of what? This is more of a support level, right? It was used as resistance here, and then it was used as support for the big push out. So the hope is that we retest this level and we get that entry. Obviously, we are still a bit far away there, but we're looking to get into something this morning, hopefully about 10 pips away. Can I check US dollar, Japanese yen? What's the address to buy the robot? You can, yeah, sorry, I didn't put it in the description of the video. That's my fault. It's just tradewithpat.com. Really simple. I think I have that maybe in the video description, but it's probably not at the top of the video description, which is my fault. You guys are the first, right? So it's going to be the people on stream that get the software first. Is gold dropping right now, Mitchell? Let's go ahead and take a look at gold. I have a potential entry on gold now. Gold, again, we are very, very low on our entry on gold. We may be able to adjust this. I'm just going to try and time the EMA. You see we have the EMA right here. I think I'm just going to try and get in somewhere around that EMA. But this is where I have my entry right now. So if gold drops, maybe we catch gold around this level right there, and then we shoot back up. So we have two potential opportunities this morning. We're obviously looking at gold, and we're looking at euro Canadian dollar. These are our two setups that we're looking. You know, this is a big red candle right here. We may catch this thing. We'll see what happens, I guess. We'll just have to see what happens. Can I check out US dollar, Japanese yen? Yeah, let me just explain my thought process here first. You could see we're at a strong level of resistance, so we don't want to be buying from that level, but we do want to be buying because, you know, it's gold. We always want to buy gold, and what? We have the uptrend right here, right? So we are in an uptrend, so we want to buy. We also had what? We had the break of our range, right? This is our range top right here. We broke the range, the candle closed, and it was a pretty impulsive move. So I'm not expecting price to come all the way down here, but it does look like this red candle is quite significant right now. So let's see if we are able to catch price as it comes down. Now, when you see big red candles like this, normally I'm going to tell you not to trade. And so obviously don't copy my trades. This is not financial advice. This is education and entertainment only. The things that I do on stream are often a lot riskier than the things that I do in my personal trading and in my VIP trading room. That VIP trading room, obviously last week I already mentioned VIP in October. We had a what was it 17.3% gain. Okay, so in VIP I'm taking less risks than I'm taking here on stream. So if you want less risks, go in VIP or take some of my free trades. I go very low risk on my free trades as well. Look, we're getting a bit of a reaction here already off of this level, right? This is a level right there. We'll see if that holds. If not, maybe we continue to come down and give us an opportunity to get into a trade this morning. If not, we have our Euro CAD, which is starting to come down. And so this is compelling as well, about 5 pips away. Why am I taking this trade? Well, we are, number one, we are in an uptrend, so we're looking for buy opportunities. We had the impulsive move out right here, broke out the top of my range. That's giving me bullish projections for the New York trading session, which is where we're trading right now. And then I'm thinking, where am I going to get in? Well, the move was impulsive, so I don't think we're going to come all the way down to the bottom. So I put my entry a little bit higher than I normally liked, and this is an entry off of a resistance level that is now turned support and has been the kind of bedrock for our impulsive move out here. So let's see if we could get in on Euro CAD this morning. 1, 2, 3 red candles in a row. We haven't had 3 red candles in a row pretty much all morning since about 7:40. So it's been a few hours since we've had 3 red candles in a row. And the worst it looked like we had was 4 red candles in a row, right? So maybe we get 4 red candles in a row here, and then we can kind of shoot up to profit. Let's go back to gold and see what's happening with gold. Gold is breaking through that level as well and re-entering our range. It is now responding to the top of the range right there. You could see a decent reaction off the top of the range right here. But we are looking to go lower here. We're looking to catch down here. Is there any news right now that I'm not seeing? Are there any tweets right now I'm not seeing? I might be in this move in a second here. This is a little bit of a scary position here. Do not copy this one, okay? My trading robot probably would not trade this, okay? So this is a risky play here. I'm trying to catch the EMA. Let's pull that SL down a little bit, give this some real breathing room. This is a risky maneuver. Now, I am not in the trade yet, but this is... don't do this at home, folks. Do not do this at home. No, I'm not on Twitch. I'm only on YouTube right now. I like YouTube. YouTube has done me very well. You know, I've had my problems with the platform, but I like YouTube. I like YouTube a lot. Oh man, I almost got in and reacted up to a TP1 already. I wonder if we should pull this down even further here. This is getting risky, folks. This is getting risky. Don't try this at home, guys. This is not a good trade, alright? I'm telling you right now. This is not one that you're going to want to write home about, alright? You do this on your... If you do this on your streaming account, you're going to be in trouble. Alright, I didn't tap in yet still. I did not tap in on that yet. If I did tap in, I would have won. I would have probably taken a TP1 already on this one if I did tap in. Don't look at Bitcoin. Oh my god, don't bring that up. Yeah, it looks like I did not get in on my sniper entry here. Oh, Pat. So I would have been TP1 probably at the top of the range. I probably would have been TP1 already. Let's see if we get in here or not. What the hell? You guys got in? All right, well, take your profit. That's TP1 right there. I don't know how the hell I didn't get in. God, that would have been TP1 right there. Top of the range. That would have been about, what, $800? Why didn't I get in? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It's just so close. Look, you could just see. It's just a wick, right? It's just a wick right there, so I just didn't get in. I wait on my limits, you know? But that would have been TP1, and then I would have been out already. Probably broke even, but let's see. Maybe we get one more shot at it here. But hopefully we didn't use that reaction already. Hopefully it didn't use our reaction already. This is a nerve-wracking one. Don't take this damn trade. Let me just tap me in a little bit here. Be nice to me, gold. Be nice to me, gold. You're on a serious losing streak. Maybe take a day off. Maybe take a week off, brother. Maybe take some time off the charts. Sometimes it helps just to take some time off the charts. Just hang out on stream with your boy. That's all. Just hang out with your boy. Does the strategy work for the opening of London? Yes. And my trade with Pat robot can be set on New York, London, Asian. So the thing is, it's like we can optimize the robot and be like, oh, this session works or this amount of time works, and then be like, try to pick up a few % a month. Take any trade with bot. Yeah, I got the robot running, but I'll have it take some trades later in the week. I've got a bunch of trading accounts on my server. My server's so slow, it doesn't make good. Show the robot. It's hard to show the robot. I'm trying to get into a trade here. I'll have to update that. Thank you, Martin. I appreciate it. Good eye. You get unlimited demo accounts with all versions of the software, okay? Oh, baby. Baby, 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 baby. People want the robot. People want the robot, that's for sure. It already grabbed too much liquidity. Liquidity from where? Your CAD. Gold. I don't need much. I just need one. I just need a little reaction here if we tap anyways. We're just hoping the EMA can hold us a little bit. You can see the EMA's been doing all right. The EMA did all right here. Okay, held it here. EMA did good here. Hoping the EMA holds us again here. But we don't need much. We don't need much. We're scalping. We just need a reaction. And there's clearly sellers and buyers fighting over this exact level we're at right now. So we're at a good level. We just got to get in. Why gold not push high? I don't know what that means. Gold did push high. It pushed here. That's where gold pushed to resistance, and then we resisted off of that level, and we came down, and now we're looking to get back in. But it looks like I may have missed my entry here, which is a bit disappointing because this was a pretty nice one. And if we look at our Fibonacci right now, we are, below the 50%. Buying at a discount. This was our discount area that we were trying to get in at, and we were just kind of battling at this level. Now the people who took this trade are doing very well right now. for some reason, I just didn't get in. You could see here, I was at this level, so I should be in, right? I was at that level right here on the last candle. It just didn't trigger my trading position there. If it did, I would have been TP1 already here. I don't like that I'm kind of missing the reaction, because the reaction is what I'm trading. And, you know, if it comes back to this level again, there's no guarantee I'm going to get that same nice reaction again. So definitely be careful with this trading position. It's a pretty high-risk gold trade that I'm considering this morning, okay? It just is what it is. It's a pretty high-risk trading position. We've had some bears step in here, which is nice. I'm sorry, some bulls step in here, which is nice. But I am a little bit nervous about this red candle right now. Could be pretty aggressive against us. We're just going to have to wait and see. Yeah, we're close to entering. I think it's going to... Oh, just didn't tap me in there. Did not tap me in there. Just a bit unlucky here with my tap in. It's like I'm my sniper entry. You know, I always love getting that sniper entry on stream. I love to just like really tick that level and then shoot up. Hopefully. Okay, so we're into the trade. Let's see if we could get a reaction here. We need some bulls to step in for us here. We're taking some... We're taking a bit of a nosedive right out of the gate here. Again, this was a risky trade. I told you, don't take it. I'm not sure if this is... Well, yeah, see, this is the worry, right? See, I would have been... At this level where we tapped in and shot up, I would have had a profit and I would have been break even already. So that's where I wanted my entry. Now I'm getting a late entry. I'm not sure I'm going to get the reaction, but I'm holding out hope that I can react off of this level 2 times. Take liquidity now below the EMA. We need buyers to step in and push this thing up. We don't have to go very far here. Like, we only have to come up to about this level, maybe this level right there. So let's see if the buyers can step in. And hopefully they can. You know, either way, I'm having a good day. The Trade with Pat robot is now available on tradewithpat.com. Make sure to check that out if you're interested in automated trading. If you like my trading strategies and my approach to the market, then you're going to love that robot. It's got a news filter in it. It's got the EMA filter in it, so you could trade with the trend. And you could avoid bad trades and you could win trades. That's the point, right? And my goal with that robot is just get us a few % a month, compound that, compound our gains, and then over the next 10 years, we're all just going to be laughing, hopefully. And hopefully I'm going to be laughing soon, because I'd like to get some profit on this trading position. We are sitting at break even here, and we have some buyers starting to push the price up a little bit here. So if I could get to about $800, I'm going to be thinking about a TP1 Vapool. So get ready for that. Hopefully we have that potential. We are in profit off of this now. Let's push this up just a little bit. Just a little bit more. And let's go TP1 right about here at 800. That's TP1. So, and now I am break even here on the position, okay? So that is where we're at right now on this trade, okay? That's what it looks like here on the trading position. In profit, pulled TP1 at about this level right here. And now we're just in this trade. We collected our profits. We're break even. We're hanging out now, okay? We're just hanging out now. The Trade with Pat robot is available at tradewithpat.com. I know there's a lot of people buying already. I already saw the sales. Every time I look at my phone, hey, and we're up big now. We're up big now. This is why. This is why. This is why, baby. My strategy works. That's why I automated the strategy. I'm running right now 2 lots left on the position. I'm thinking about another profit level, maybe around here. If price could come to this level right there, we're going to get another take profit level. What a sniper entry. We're celebrating today. We are absolutely crushing. The Trade with Pat robot is out. If you didn't buy it yet, get the hell to tradewithpat.com. Check out the robot, see if you like it. Hit that TP. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right, let's not come down here. We don't want to break even. We don't want to break even. If we can come, yeah, that's going to be TP2 at that level. We could stay at TP1. I'm at so much profit here. I'd like to take another $500 off right now, Vapool. Let's take another 500 out of the position at this level here. We're going to take a TP2 here. We're just going to keep taking profits today. Okay, so that's our TP2. I've taken that off the table now. And we're gonna keep running this thing up. I'm gonna see if I could get back to the top level here, or maybe something like this right here. As we look to make some real money in the markets today, happy that you guys are here with me. 900 viewers. That is our 55th win on live stream. 55 and 19 using the orb. That is 3 wins in a row, and we are 2 TPs on this, and I will be spinning the wheel. So raffle wheel spin incoming. Okay, so we're gonna spin the wheel soon for free VIP. For free VIP. VIP October 17.3%. TradeWithPat.com for my new robot. There we go. We got stuff all over the place. Lots of W's in the chat. I appreciate the W's in the chat. Edge, yeah, well, I don't know about your back testing, but this is a discretionary strategy. You have to understand what you're doing, you know. But the thing is, it's discretionary for me, but then when you use my robot, you can actually optimize the robot, and then you can trade like crazy different setups. And you can see here on my website right here. Oh, we're pushing again. Pushing again. Let's go, baby. Back to 1,000. Come on. So here is the robot. You can see TradeWithPat.com. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Look at the trading results are nice. And you can see some of these accounts are just like this one here. This is just like 1.79% per month. But it's just like, this is fine, right? You just don't want to blow the account, right? That's still $800 on 20 grand. Like, that's still good money, and that's verified. And it's like, you know, you can go risky, right? I have the risky account here. This is risky, but you can see, you know, like you were at 64 and then you're at 48. Then you're at 70 and then you're at 59, but then you're at 75. Like, it's just, you know, we're compounding faster for a 17% gain. But really, when you're using a trading robot, you want that long-term success, okay? Something like this, right? So this is an account that has a monthly gain of 2.16%, but because it's compounding over time, it's been able to take a $10,000 deposit to $595,000. Obviously, this is a back test, and you can see I'm running this exact test here, and right now it's at 1.26%, but it's doing that slow gain, working its way, using the exact same settings that I have on the website. Let's go back to my gold trade because I am the man. Gold is continuing to push. I'm going to take some more. I'll be doing a TP3 here. So I'm going to be doing, I think we're going to run 4 profit levels on this one, Vapool. We've got so much money on this one. At this level right here, we're going to run a TP3. If we can get here, we'll get a TP3, and we're going to spin the wheel. We're going to do some sweet raffles today. Absolutely. Love you, love you, love you. Yes, I love that you like the orb strategy. I love the orb strategy. But the orb strategy is involved with everything else, right? The logic of this trade, we had the break of the orb. We had pullback to a level that we liked, and we got the sniper entry. We do this on stream all the time. I do this on stream all the time, okay? Like, this is not new. If you've watched me stream last week, I hit the exact same trades over and over and over again because I'm using discretion and I've been trading for 17 years. I've also taken all of that knowledge and I've put it into the Trade with Pat robot. So check out the robot. Love you too. Explain the orb? Okay, I'll explain the orb. You ask, you shall get. So why did I take this trade? Well, okay, wait a second. Close to TP3 here, Vapul. We'll take like another 700 off of it, Vapul, when we get to TP. Maybe 800 off it. Leave 1,000 in the trade when we hit this level up here. Oh, come on. Don't tease me. Don't tease me, TP3's me. All right, why did I take the trade? Let's go into the logic behind the trading position now. So we broke out the top of the range right here. You can see price broke out the top of the range. Price closed. Then, because it was an impulsive move, a very strong impulsive move, I didn't expect the price to come down very far. Like, we're not going to get in at the bottom of the orb. So I was thinking, all right, maybe the midline of the orb. And we also had this EMA here. So I thought, well, we could try and time it so we're getting in at that EMA. So maybe price respects the EMA like it did here earlier and then shoots up. We rejected off my level here, which is disappointing, but we have taken 2 take profit levels already. We're looking to get a third right there, hopefully. I wanted to take another $800 off. And obviously I hit big in VIP this morning as well. And the sales are coming in, folks. I'm happy to see that you're interested in the Trade with Pat robot, tradewithpat.com. I've been, waiting for 10 years to release a new robot, so I'm really happy to do it this morning. I'm really happy that you're with me. Yeah, I enter off the EMA. I enter off supply and demand levels. The link should be working. I've had a bunch of people buy already. It is my automated trading system using the orb trading strategy, completely customizable with ready to load set files. It's tradewithpat.com. You could check that out yourself. EMA, I'm running a 200 EMA. Sometimes I run a 50, but I love the 200 EMA. There's something about the 200 EMA. It just seems to work really well with the orb trading strategy. And that 200 EMA can be put into the robot, right? Look, if we go to the robot right here, and we go into the settings. So this is the robot right there on the chart, looking beautiful. This one I've got set up on supply and demand right now. And if you go right here, you can see, look, filter EMA, and I could set the EMA to true, and I could have the EMA period 200, and then what's it going to do? It's only going to trade buys when the price is above, right? So it won't counter trend trade. So that's in the Trade with Pat robot. You could see in a trade like this, look, price is above the level, we can take some buy trades. If price is below the level, then we can take some sell trades. But that's it. That's simple. It just adds that one more filter alongside the orb. And then you can really customize it to be like, well, I don't want to trade after 90 minutes, or I don't want to trade after 60 minutes. Once the orb breaks, I only want to trade if it comes to my entry in the first 20 minutes. Like, all of those things are heavily, heavily customizable. Shout out to Dehan for the yellow EMA. He loves the yellow EMA, so we got the yellow EMA. We're always following you guys. What about fair value gaps? I utilize fair value gaps when I can. I have not programmed the fair value gap into the robot yet for an entry model. Basically, if you were doing a gold entry model, a lot of the time you would like to just target this area, but you could also set a percentage. So like, this is the range right here. So you could be like, I want the robot to enter at 40%. Then it would enter about there, right? It would be 40% back into the range. Or you could say I want it to enter 80% back into the range, and then it will be entering about here, right? So you could just program that. And the thing is, you could also test that. So you could back test that and be like, did this work for the last 3 months? And be like, yes, it did work for the last 3 months. Every time it came to 80%, it won. Or 70% of the time it came to 80%, it won. And then we also have the partials in the robot. So you can take partial profits along the process and automatically set break evens after taking your partials, exactly the way I do it here live on stream. So that's tradewithpat.com if you're interested. If you're not interested, that's fine. I don't care. I'm happy to have you with us here on live stream today, looking for wins, and obviously up about 1,200 on this trading position. So it's a good day to be talking about my robot that uses my strategy, obviously. And, you know, we're happy. We're happy. We're making moves. We are making absolute moves. And, yeah, that's it, boys. Let's retrace to this TP2 and let's shoot all the way up. You know, I don't want to come back to break even. I've got money on the table here. Do I want to take any more of the profits off? No, I want to let this ride a little bit here. So what's going on in the chat? This is the New York Stock Exchange open right now. Yeah, this is New York Stock Exchange open right now. Okay, so you say, if we're talking about my robot, I could pull the robot back up, and you say, all right, let's take a look at the properties of the robot. And you say, look, trading session, I want the New York Stock Exchange open, right? So that's the setting that we're going to use. Region considered for, you know, DST. See, we have North America DST, so it automatically adjusted for daylight savings time today. And then what's the range calculation? It's 15 minutes. Stop looking for entries after 2 hours, and that's it. It'll stop looking for entries after 2 hours. You have the GMT shift, broker time. So if you have to make any GMT offset adjustments, you could do it there. Really, really simple. And you'll see, it'll just draw it, right? See there, the blue, it's drawing the range right there. I'm just on a bad time frame right there. Let me get on a lower time frame so we could see it. I seem to have lost it. I think because I didn't have, because I think I turned algo trading off earlier, so I lost it a little bit. But that's it. There's the robot. Beautiful. Everything's adjusted for you. You could change the look of it. You could use grid if you want. You could use martingale if you want. All of those options are there for you if you want to use them. You don't have to, but they're there for you. All right, so we're still in the trade, still up about 900, but we are getting a pullback right now. What can catch this pullback? Hopefully the top of the range. Hopefully we could catch that pullback with the top of the range. Let's put that back over there. How much lot size am I using for a trade? In the stream, I use pretty high lots. I think I had 3 lots on this, and I've pulled about 1.7 in profit off. So I've already taken over half the trade in profit. I've already taken over $1,000 in profit on this one. And my VIP trade, safety alert. Too many people are joining the Discord. I think that's fine. I think that's fine. Yeah, the Discord I haven't really figured. Oh no, look at that pullback. I don't want that. I do not want that. Well, if we pull out of this trade, I might have to look for another. What time is it? It's 11. I've only been on for an hour. You know, it is kind of nice coming on at 10 o'clock because the setups are already there. You guys like when I come on at 10 o'clock instead of 9:30? Because it just, we go right into trades. It's very nice. Too much love. Too much love. Oh, did you see my baby, my story this morning? Oh my God, she's such a 10. Let me see. How are we doing? 63.8 thousand followers. Let's get that up. Someone follow me. On stream soon. Cooking, baby. Cooking in VIP this morning. Where's my baby? There she is. Did you see? Look at Naomi running in the background. What a 10. The love of my life. Can you guys hear this? I can't hear this. Ah. The much love. She rules on the much love. Chocolate mousse. All right, let's go back to the chart here. Trying to knock us out at break even. We were so close to that TP3 here. We were so close to TP3. Did we get greedy? I don't think so. We took a lot of profit off of here. We took a lot of profit off of here. So either way, we look real good about this position. Does not look like we're gonna survive though. Survive. Save me! Save me! Get back up there! Get back up there! Get back up there! Get back up there! What a level! What a level I chose! Come on! Get back up there! Would you say focus more on EMAs or supply and demand based on previous experience? Supply and demand, definitely. Supply and demand has been, you know, if you were like, Pat, what's your main trading strategy? It's probably supply and demand. It's not orb. Orb is a concept that I use alongside support and resistance or supply and demand. But supply and demand is the main idea behind almost all of my trades, right? This right here, this level right here is a demand zone. The price reacted off of the demand zone, right? That is a demand. Why? Because you had this huge push out of this area. And then, so we said, all right, let's use that area again. Let's use the area again. That's demand. And then that's the reaction we got out of the demand. Now the demand zone is no longer fresh, so it may not hold anymore. We may blow through it, but we've already got our profit. We won money here, we won money here, and we're hoping to win money here. Look, we're pushing back up off of that level again. I spit on my screen. I don't like it when I spit on the screen. I'm talking too much. Trump's not here, man. The Trade with Pat robot, it's the greatest, it's the best. I love it. The problem with the Trade with Pat robot is nothing, because it's the best. There's the Trump. I haven't been working on the Trump at all. No, we're going to break even. Save me. Come back. Save me. Jeez, is it ever teasing us at that break even? I love the Arabs. Sometimes there's a little too many Arabs say, I'm just trying to get somewhere and you're blocking the street. It's enough with the kafia. That's not bad. That's not bad. It was better. It used to be better. It used to be. The Trump impression used to be better. I haven't been listening to Trump much. We love the Arabs. Shazab's not sure about that. You don't like the Trump impression? That's it. Why is this leaking water all over the place here? What's the difference between supply and demand, support and resistance? Is the breakout. Yeah, we are out on break even. Fantastic win. That means it's time to spin the wheel. Let's spin the wheel. Oh, this isn't the wheel. Where's the wheel? Get out of here. And let's spin that wheel. Another win for the Patties. But we hit 2 take profits, so we're going to give another spin of the wheel. No winners on the first spin. Let's run it back for another spin. It's a great day. It's a wonderful day. And we're going to get some VIP. We're going to get some VIP. 4 VIP members. Let's go 1. Let's go with Natsu Red, number 1. Number 2. Let's go with TN1 Ads. Number 3, let's go with Dennis Laubert, 988. Number 4, NFT 6593. You are the 4 VIP winners. I put the message in there. Hello. Hell yeah. And those are your VIP winners. To claim your prize, what do you have to do? You have to come to my Instagram. Give me a follow on Instagram. DM me on Instagram proof that it's your YouTube account. Take a picture. Just show me it's yours. If you send me a fake, if you message me and you didn't actually win, I'll be annoyed and I will ban you from my stream. So don't try and trick me. I have very limited time. So, who's interested in the Trade with Pat robot? TradeWithPat.com. The robot is absolutely crushing it. And again, we don't need big gains. Sure, this account right here has some big gains, but it's running the software high risk. You could try that too, but I don't think you need to, honestly. You know what you could do? You could go something like this. Look, 5% a month, 3% a month, and you go, oh, that's not enough. You go, it's enough. Look at this account right here. 2.16% per month, $10,000 deposit, $585,000 profit. That's a back test right there. And that I provide the exact settings for that back test. I provide the exact settings for this one. And it's the same thing. This was the 5.52% per month. And if we go to the account, right now we're sitting at about 5.75% a month in the live. So the live is in line with the back test, right? Which is what we want to see, right? This is the back test. Where did I lose it? This is the back test right there, 5.52%. Just chip it up, chip it away, and then here we have the 5.75% EU back test. This is the live trade. Now this is live. So $10,000, I've made $900 on this. Verified, completely optimized for the broker in the members area. TradeWithPatRobot.com. Make sure to buy it. The first week here, you get a launch week coupon of 20% off. Use the code PATTY, okay? Because you're one of the Patties. That's why you're here. Are we now reacting back off of our level? Do we want to buy gold again? How many times are we going to buy gold in a day? That's a good demand level. Look at that thing holding. Are we bouncing between this level today? I don't know. We're going to have to see. But that was a great win. I hope that you're happy about that win. I'm really happy about that win. All right, what else? Do we have another setup? UJ. Let's take a look at UJ. UJ sells. UJ sells this morning. EMA is not great. What else do we have? GBP USD. Oof. Damn. Wow, that would have been a nice entry. Look at the top line entry. You could program the Trade with Pat robot to do that. No capital is required. You could start on demo. No problem. Start on demo. Just trade on demo for a few weeks. You get a feel for it. Maybe make a few $100s. And one of the things I'm really focused on with the robot, one of the things I was really focused on with the robot is making it lower risk. So let's say, you know, you have a small account. Let's say you've got like a $10,000, or let's say you have just a $3,000 account, okay? And the robot slowly but surely over like a week makes you $200, okay? So let's say you make $200 on that in a week, or maybe you make just $100 in a week, okay? And you're like, okay, that was a nice gain. But you go, well, I want more than that. Well, you could take that $100 now, and you could do a manual trade. And you could risk the $100 in a manual trade like this one, right? So here's my manual trade. Let's say I risk $100. I'll just say I'll risk $100 on this trade manually that the robot made me while I was sleeping. And then boom, now I can do a big trade. Maybe I could try and do something crazy and like a trade like this and make like, I don't know, double it or triple it. You know, you could take risks and just use the robot to kind of help you build your capital to take more risks, or you could use it completely, you know, however you want, really. But there's a lot of ways to use the robot, and yeah, I worked really hard. Can you use the copier and the robot on the same account? Yeah, just make sure the magic number is different, that's all. Yeah, you could use it on a prop firm. We have some guides and some settings for prop firms as well. Will I be on tomorrow? Maybe. I might stream all week because of the robot launch, but we're only an hour into this stream. We won our trade, and I think I'm gonna cut it here. So please do go to tradewithpatrobot.com. The discount code is PATTY. The coupon is PATTY. Go to tradewithpat.com. I'll probably be back on tomorrow trying to hit another winner, talk more about the robot, maybe show you some live robot trades, but I'm going to cut today's short. That's it. That's it, folks. We're done. That's 1 hour. I know that's short. I'll be back, but I'm going to go work on that robot a little bit right now, okay? Love you. Happy that we got that win. Love you. Love you so much. Much love by the robot.